smart viewers, welcome back with me, Liu Fan Pao in World News. Our news coming from government sector. Police ready to make every effort to restore public trust. President Joko Widodo has ordered the Indonesian National Police to work hard to restore public trust to the institution. Jokowi said in November last year, public confidence in the police was still 80.2%, very high. But in August, the index was at 54% or down significantly. It is a tough undertaking to restore public confidence in the institution following the current unfavorable situation. According to the president, before the shooting incident of former head of the National Police Protocol and Security Division, Freddy Sambo, the police topped the public trust index thanks to the hard work of the police in handling COVID-19 by injecting 440 million doses of vaccine so that the pandemic subsided, the economy could grow at the 5.44%. But then, Freddy Sambo incident happened, worsening the index, even falling to the lowest number. Previously, compared to the other law enforcement institution, the police index was the highest, but now it is the lowest rank. Therefore, in addition to that, General Listio Sigit Prabowo, as a Polri chief, said the national police are ready to exert all resources and efforts to restore public confidence in the police institution. And he emphasized that his staff will continue to carry out their investigative duties comprehensively by mobilizing all their capabilities so that the incident can be uncovered and resolved in accordance with President Widodo's directives. According to the National Police Chief, this is a form of Polri's responsibility to the community to foster public expectation of fair law enforcement. Then, Prabowo emphasized that his institution is continuously improving and evaluating internally, which is a part of the overall reform, instrumental reform, and particularly structural reform of the national police. And he added, with the spirit that the president once stated, that the police are not just a profession, but a way to serve. That is all the news for today. For more updates, you can go to our website in www.worldnews.com. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel for more other sensational news. Thank you and have a nice day. And I'm Liu Fan Pao, signing out.
Wow, that's an amazing performance coming from Leo Van Paul. And next, for the third performance, we have Evelyn. Evelyn, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay. You may start your report. Start from now.
Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the BBC World News with me, Evelyn Magdalena Hutagalu. Today, I'll give you some information around the world. Here's the news from Indonesia. Polling agency the Qatar Politik Indonesia has announced that following a recent survey in August 2022, public trust towards the national police institution was rated at 54.2%. The pollster executive director Burhanuddin Muthadi said the dynamics are closely related to the public perceptions of police performance and current popular issue. On Thursday, August 25, 2022, Burhadi said police last year topped the ranks but starting to show a dwindling trend, is now left with 54% public trust. The poll ranked three law enforcement agencies, namely the Attorney General Office or AGO, the Corruption Eradication Commission or KPK, and the National Police. The AGO occupies the first position with a confidence level of 63.4%, followed by the KPK at 58.8% and the police at 54.2%. Burhanuddin said, public opinion, public trust is similar to faith. Sometimes it increases, sometimes it decreases. It depends on how institution is performing. Burhanuddin added that if the survey was conducted at the end of July or early August, the trust in the police will be lower. However, the number may continue to change, especially during the survey period when the ethics trial against Inspector General Ferdi Sambo has not yet been conducted. Burhanuddin said that despite the decreasing number, recent breakthrough should be able to help the public to gain more trust in police. However, Burhanuddin explained that it will depend on the seriousness of the police and solving the border investigations that involve former Interior Affairs high and ranking officer Ferdi Sambo. Well, viewers, that's all the information for today. For the later informations, you can visit our website on www.bbc.com. I'm Evelyn Magdalena Hutagalu. Thank you for watching and see you on the next week.
Thank you for the performance, Miss Evelyn. And now we are coming to the fourth performance. Rindi, are you here?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Can you see my screen? Can you see my face?
Okay,
Thank you.
please wait. I will set the timer first. You can start your report from now.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the KBS World News with several important information from all around the world during this week. With increasing of Indonesian public trust issue toward its national police, as the topic line today, I'm Rina Octavia and here is the KBS World News in detail. A recent series of scandal has rocked the Indonesian National Police, with a televised courtroom drama threatening to further erode trust in a force known for endemic corruption, violence, and cronyism. The first such scandal broke in July with the news of the shooting of Nopriansyah Yosua Huta Barat, or well known as Brigadier J, the 27-year-old bodyguard and driver of the Inspector General Ferdi Sambo, the head of the internal affairs for the Indonesian National Police. When Brigadier J was found dead at Sambo's house, it initially appeared as if he had been the victim of an accidental shooting, where the case gripped the nation amid talks of a widespread police cover-up, missing CCTV footage, and rumor of murder. Hot on the heels of the Brigadier J case, which had already become talking point about the police use violence, Sambo's wife, Putri Chandrawati, and 3 of their staff were arrested on suspicions of the Brigadier J's murder. 135 people died in a stampede at a football match at Kanjuruhan Stadium on October 1st in Malang, East Java. The tragic incident occurred after riot police fired tear gas onto the pitch and into the stand, which contained women and children and causing mass panic. In the ensuing stampede, spectators were crushed underfoot or suffocated by the tear gas as they tried to evacuate from the stadium, which had some of its exits locked, even though the football match had already ended. Following the two issues, Usman Hamid, the head of the human rights group Amnesty Indonesia, said, "The Indonesian public is now waiting for law enforcement institutions to be held responsible, and it must go beyond administrative sanctions following the two incidents, which both pointed up to a police passion for excessive use of force and indefensible violence. And according to the head of Asia for the defense intelligence company Torchlight, Judith Jacob, policing is fundamentally difficult to do well at the best of times, and they are struggling with poor pay, limited training, and never facing consequences when they do something out of order, so there's no feedback mechanism for learning or improving practices. She also added that the problem of the police violence and accountability is not unique to Indonesia, with questions raised worldwide about excessive use of force and lack of sanctions against those who are meant to serve the public good. Well, this is the end of KBS World News for today. Do check our website to get more news on www.kbsworldnews.com. But don't go anywhere because we'll be back with the weather forecast report after the commercial break. Thanks for watching and have a good day.
Thank you for the performance, Miss Rindy. And now we are welcoming Lavenia from University Malaysia Perlis. Are you here, Lavenia?
Yes, I'm here. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Your voice quite greasy. Could you have a good audio, please?
Yeah. Maybe I remove my earphones. Is that okay?
Yeah, yes, it's pretty clear now. And let me set the timer first.
Hold on. Is my line breaking? Because I have an unstable line, so I just want to check.
Okay, your voice and your video pretty good now.
Okay.
Okay,
Should be fine.
you may start your report from now.
Hello everyone, you're watching Nightly News on BBC World News Asia, reporting from Kuala Lumpur International Broadcasting Centre. I'm Lavinia Padmanabhan. Koban operate like mini police station, but their responsibilities are vast, extending far beyond handing out traffic tickets and traditional law enforcement. Cops are evolved to become a kind of one-stop shopping for problems large and small, whether it's giving street direction, finding a hotel room, lending car fare to cash-strapped commuters, or even patiently listening to marital sparks. However, the most popular police service in running throughout the Koban is what could be the world's biggest, most efficient lost and found. Last year, the Tokyo Police Department collected nearly 3 million items. That is an entire floor just for nearly 250,000 umbrellas retrieved from public transit and parks, each carefully tagged and logged for easy retrieval. There are 5 more floors stuffed with everything from baby strollers to dentures, not to mention cold cash, as Tokyo resident Jake Edelstein found. After he absent-mindedly left an envelope of cash at the ATM, a good Samaritan brought it to police, who returned it Edelstein the next day. Police are very well paid here, so they don't have an incentive to do their job well. Edelstein said that's their task. It's part of getting along with community. If someone brings something to the police, it gets locked in a file and gets sent up to the headquarters, and that things get tracked until it's returned. Koban cops go to extraordinary lengths to learn their beats. They are required to regularly visit every business and household in districts twice a year to hand out anti-crime flyers or ask about their security cameras. The owner of a coffee shop told Kraft, the officer Sota, we can say what's on our mind. He's really like a neighbor. Instead of dialing emergency when we need help, we just have to call him. Visit like this, while extremely time-consuming and somewhat instructive, and a goldmine for cops, yielding tips about suspicious activity and building community contacts. Police presence here is so low-key and everywhere. American law enforcement experts have compared Japanese cop to Maine Mel. Indeed, the cop seems to be just about everywhere on the guard of local festivals, helping kids cross the street, gently if somewhat, heading mobs at the Halloween street party, and also stopping protects. Police department creates their own cuddly mascot and produce Western Japan, boasts a squad of dancing officers, all reinforcing the image of casual, friendly, ever helpful cop. No wonder police are consistently rated one of the most trusted institutions in Japan. Every officer carries a 38 caliber revolver, but thanks to strict gun laws, firearms usually stay holstered. Instead of lethal force, officers train intensively in self-defense skills for keeping ourselves safe. The officer said that's called Taiho Jutsu, the art of arrest, the set of techniques for keeping ourselves and others safe. I think of it as a martial arts for police, the cop said. Jake Addleston, a former crime reporter, Japan said Japan isn't a religious nation, but it is a superstitious nation. I really believe that the people believe there is a karmic payback for what you do, good and bad. And I think that's a powerful tool in making people behave. In 2020, Good Samaritans handed in nearly $30 million to Tokyo police. And last year, for the sixth year in a row, Japan had the lowest crime since World War II, cementing a reputation as heaven for cops. That's all for tonight's Nightly News. I'm Lavinia Padmanabhan. Stay tuned with BBC World News Asia for more updates. Thank you.
Thank you for the performance, Miss Lavenia. And now we are welcoming the last performance of this final round. Nabila, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay, are you ready, Nabila?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. You may start your report from now.
Okay. Hello, good morning, viewers. Welcome back in BBC program with me, Nabila Maharani. Today on Friday, 16 December 2022, happy gathering with us in BBC program, which will provide you to the real news and which is taken factually and actually. I will give you some information from all around the world, and here's the news in detail. While tracking Indonesia revealed the result of the latest survey related to the level of the public trust in state institutions and the democratic institutions. As a result, the Indonesian Armed Forces record the high result in terms of the Republic satisfaction with a rate of the 68.6%, and the Republic of Indonesia Police get the lowest public study quotient, namely 52%. The number of the sample in the survey was 1,220 respondents with a margin of error of approximately 2.9% at a 95% confidence level. The headquarters revealed the various indicators that had caused the decline in the level of the public trust in police agency in 2022. This is conveyed by the deputy head of the Indonesian National Police, Komejan Gatot Edi Pramono, in his presentation at the 2022 Kasatwil Apple activity at the Sultan Hotel, Gatot Subroto area, Jakarta, on Wednesday, 14 December 2022. From his presentation, a strong indicator of the level of the decline with the case of the premeditated murder of the Brigadier G, which is committed by the former head of the Professional and Security Division of the Republic of Indonesia Police, Ferdi Sambo. On the other hand, other indicator that the cause of decrease in the level of the public trust in the police agency, namely the degree of the recommendation, the police officer of the Republic of Indonesia are influenced in drop in the fidelity, the corruption by Indonesia police personnel. Well, viewers, that's all the information for today. For the latest information, you can visit our website on www.bbc.com. I'm Nabila Marani. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you everyone to already have a good performance for today. For the for the announcement of newscasting field will be in the closing ceremony, and I hope all of you can join the closing ceremony. And I will end this Zoom. Thank you for your attention today, and thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Recording stop.